In 1932, Joshua climbed the two small steps that led to the screened-in front door at the Odd Hotel. The sounds of his boots and spurs on the wooden stairs were as clear as the fall night air. He had come to the Odd Hotel looking for his wife, Anna, after hearing she was having an affair. Dressed in a long black duster and black Stetson, Joshua banged on every door looking for his wife. After not finding Anna on the first floor, he made his way to the stairs. As soon as he reached the top of the stairs, Anna, dressed in a white nightgown, quickly stepped out of her room, and a heated argument ensued. By now, most of the guests in the hotel were coming out of their rooms to see what was happening. As Anna and Joshua were arguing, a single gunshot suddenly rang out. Once the smoke had cleared, both Anna and Joshua were dead. They were killed by the same bullet. The bullet was fired from the room Anna and her lover were staying in. Guests ran up the stairs to aid the couple and to find whoever fired the fatal shot. But when they entered Anna's room, all they found was an open window. The man Anna was having an affair with had jumped from the second-story window and was never seen again. 2 years earlier, in 1928, John and Sally Ott built the Odd Hotel next to the train station, where passengers would stop 20 times a day. Just 40 miles from Houston, Liberty was a boomtown, having just discovered oil. Restaurants and nightclubs sprang up overnight in Liberty, attracting everyone from gamblers, prostitutes, and oil workers. Most of them stayed at the Odd Hotel. Even the famous duo Bonnie and Clyde spent a few nights relaxing at the Odd Hotel before shooting their way into history. The first recorded haunting at the Odd Hotel did not come very long after it was built. After the shooting death of Joshua and Anna in 1930, guests would often report seeing a woman wear a white nightgown and a man dressed in a black cowboy hat standing at the top of the stairs. The owners of the Odd Hotel claimed that every anniversary of Anna and Joshua's death, the disembodied voices of Anna and Joshua arguing can be heard, as well as a single gunshot. Several witnesses claim to see a spectral man that appears in blue tint. This blue ghost man is seen missing the lower half of his body. Visitors to the Odd Hotel have seen dark shadows out of the corner of their eyes. The current owner of the hotel herself claims that while she was sitting alone near the front desk one night, she suddenly felt the air turn cold and an unseen hand grabbing her. This unseen hand then grabbed her reading glasses from her face and threw them across the room. There have been a number of deaths recorded at the Odd Hotel, both natural and unnatural, including 2 sets of lovers who committed suicide. A troubled woman staying at the hotel decided to cut her wrists one night and bled to death. While her husband returned to the room and discovered what she had done, he hung himself in the rafters above the stairs. Both of their ghostly apparitions can often be seen in the hallways. Visitors will describe these apparitions as a male figure and a well-dressed red-headed woman. In 1940, a little girl named Abby was staying at the Odd Hotel with her family when she was suddenly killed by a runaway horse and buggy. Abby was running back to the hotel to get her hat when she was killed. This occurred on the street in front of the hotel, right next to the railroad tracks. There have been countless reports of a small ghost child with a hat in the hotel. The Odd Hotel ghosts take many forms, such as a white mist, shadow figures, black masses, and orbs. Orbs have been photographed numerous times in the hotel. Guests and staff that take still pictures or videos in the hotel say the orbs move in a way that implies intelligence. Other claims of paranormal activity at the Odd Hotel center around a mirror. This mirror can be found at the end of the hallway in the Odd Hotel's first floor. This mirror has been described as a portal. The wall that the mirror hangs on was built in the early hotel's history and supposedly built on an African American graveyard that was forgotten and left completely neglected. The owners of the Odd Hotel will wipe clean the mirrors in the mornings, only to find varying sizes of handprints left on the mirror only minutes later. The mirror will also reflect images that supposedly show faces of ghosts and spirits in the photographs taken by guests. The land that the Odd Hotel occupies today has changed hands several times in its long history. The Karankawas, known as the Water People, would travel up and down the Trinity River, which begins in North Texas and empties in the Trinity Bay, an inlet of the Gulf of Mexico. Like the Hotel Galvez and Tarpon Inn, the Odd Hotel sits on land that was used by the Karankawas as a campsite and burial ground. One particular room in the Odd Hotel is said to house a female spirit. The female spirit dislikes males and will scratch and pull men's hair when they enter the room. The room is currently locked and unused. I was given permission to investigate this room. The heavy and nervous feeling of being watched forced me to exit the room within a few minutes. The Odd Hotel is full of history and an interesting place to explore if you find yourself in the small town of Liberty. I definitely recommend a stay at this historic hotel. However, you may not be the only one who stays in your room. If you like this content and would like to see more, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. See you next time.